Lee. Thanks for tuning into Desi's Live and my show Dorama, where I review various Asian films and TV series. So today I wanted to talk about the award-winning South Korean film Decision to Leave. Decision to Leave is director Park Chan-Wook's latest work. The movie follows the life of Jang Hae-Joon, who's played by Park Hae-Il, a dedicated and well-respected detective committed to solving murder cases. And despite having a loving wife and a son, Hae-Joon spends majority of his time trying to identify and arrest various murderers and lives in a separate apartment to minimize his commute to the police station. And after investigating a man's death in the mountains, he suddenly meets Song Seo-Rae, who's played by Tang Wei, the dead man's wife. And Seo-Rae is immediately considered a suspect for her husband's murder. However, she's shrouded in mystery. Despite being Korean, Seo-Rae was an illegal immigrant from China, and prior to his retirement, Seo-Rae's deceased husband worked at the Office of Immigration and assisted her in becoming a Korean citizen. And while interviewing Seo-Rae, Hae-Joon finds himself interested as well as drawn to her. And in addition to having a desire to protect Seo-Rae, Hae-Joon begins to tail her as he attempts to prove her innocence in her husband's untimely death. However, his feelings towards Seo-Rae begin to impact his relationships, as well as begins to cloud his judgment and the investigation. Eventually, Seo-Rae's husband's murder case is resolved, and Seo-Rae and Hae-Joon part ways. However, they are suddenly reunited when Seo-Rae suddenly reappears in Hae-Joon's hometown and is investigated for the death of her new husband. And so on the surface, Decision to Leave seems like a classic mystery and detective story, as Hae-Joon attempts to understand the motive and reason for Seo-Rae's husband's unexpected death. However, the film quickly grows beyond this theme as it dives deeper into Seo-Rae and Hae-Joon's lives and relationships, as his investigation quickly morphs from genuine curiosity to obsession. What starts as reasonable investigative tailing activities quickly escalates to overly attentive and low-key stalkerish behavior as Hae-Joon thrusts himself into Seo-Rae's daily life. And as Hae-Joon grows increasingly closer to Seo-Rae, he always remains slightly hesitant and distrustful of her. It seems as if he never fully believes her innocence and always assumes the worst of her. And although Seo-Rae consumes his thoughts, I couldn't help but wonder if Hae-Joon actually understood her and if he actually truly sees her for who she is. Overall, though, Decision to Leave is a very artistic film. The camera angles, background music, and constant flipping from past to present only adds to the unique tension and borderline mania associated with Seo-Rae and Hae-Joon's relationship. Park Chan-Wook has done a phenomenal job at executing this mysterious romance film that follows the journey and consequences of one's desires. So Decision to Leave is currently out on Amazon Prime. I'd recommend that you go ahead and give it a watch. So thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week.